Today I'm going to be talking about air masses and polar and Arctic fronts. Air masses form over large geographic regions that are stable, such as the ocean, continents, and polar regions. They are characterized by their temperature and humidity, which is a result of their place of origin or source region. Air masses are one of the primary forces that control a region's weather. The first air mass is known as the Arctic air mass. This type of air mass is characterized by bitter cold, dry conditions in the winter and cold, dry conditions in the summer. These air masses originate in the area north of the Arctic Circle and move southward across Canada, occasionally into the northern United States. The next air mass I'm going to talk about is the continental polar air mass. This type of air mass is characterized by very cold and dry conditions in the winter and cool, dry conditions in the summer. These air masses originate in the interiors of Canada and Alaska. The next air mass is the continental tropical air mass. This air mass is characterized by warm and dry conditions in the winter and hot, dry conditions in the summer. These air masses originate in the southwestern region of the United States and Mexico. Next air mass I'm going to talk about is the maritime tropical air mass. This type of air mass is characterized by warm and humid conditions in the winter and hot, humid conditions in the summer. These air masses occur in the southeastern and eastern United States, which include the regions of the Gulf of Mexico, Caribbean Sea, tropical and subtropical Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. The next air mass I'm going to talk about is the maritime polar air mass. The maritime polar air mass is characterized by mild and humid conditions in the winter and mild humid conditions in the summer, when these air masses originate in the North Pacific Ocean. When the air mass originates in the northern Atlantic Ocean, it results in cold and humid conditions in the winter and cold, humid conditions in the summer. Different air masses, which affect many continents, are separated by frontal boundaries. The sharp gradient in temperature occurs between air masses at these frontal boundaries. The two fronts I'm going to talk about are the polar front and the Arctic front. The first front, which is the Arctic front, is a weather front between the cold Arctic mass and the warmer air of the continental polar cell. The second front I'm going to talk about is the polar front. The polar front separates polar air from warm air masses. It arises from cold polar air meeting warm tropical air. I hope you've enjoyed my lab demonstration on the different air masses that transport heat around the globe and the fronts that are the boundaries of these air masses. So thanks for your attention.